from Union Street Media Arts.
Hiya. Yeah, I just wanted to start by saying that it's great to be here and be in the room with so many inspiring people and hear some fantastic ideas and just to share, which really is kind of the point of what I want to share with you today. It's about more sharing. And I just wanted to start by talking a little bit about a documentary that I've been working on. I've been researching a documentary about my grandfather-in-law, Gyani Sundar Singh Segar. He was a political activist in the 60s and 70s, and he campaigned for the rights for Sikh people to wear their turban, keep their turbans on instead of crash helmets, and also campaigned for Sikh people to wear their turbans rather than conductors' caps on the buses. And one of the things that has come up during the research is it's made me realize that not much has changed in the political system, in the media, in the way that they behave from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s and 90s to today. Those attitudes are still prevalent. The bureaucracy is there, the structures are still there. But what has changed is us, our awareness, our ability to take action, our confidence to take action. That's what's changing, and I think that's really something that we need to look at and realize the real power that we have inside us. So I want to talk to you about the opportunities that I've seen to shift the energy on our planet and the role that the media and alternative media can play in this. And I want to talk about three things. So the strategies that I've used, what I can see that people are doing around me, and also the human experience as well. So my academic experience is in fine art, politics and international development, and I left university feeling really confused actually about the world, and I didn't really understand how I was meant to go out there and go to Africa and India and help communities to grow. I didn't really feel equipped. I didn't feel like I had the skills and the knowledge and the tools to be able to do that. And through my work, I've realized that experience, I think, is our greatest tool. Experience is our greatest asset and teacher. And I've been drawn back into studying, actually, over the past 3 years. I've been drawn back to studying naturopathy, nutrition, Reiki, energy healing, coaching, mentoring, and it's because the people that I work with in the communities, and some of the most vulnerable, isolated communities here in Manchester and across the UK, I feel that in order to support these people to face the real challenges and the harsh realities of the world, I have to work holistically. I have to come at things from all angles. And through my organisation, Union Street Media Arts, which I co-founded 6 years ago with my husband, we've always been very aware and always felt, what's going on out there. There were so many things going on in this city, so many amazing organisations and groups doing incredible things, but even with the largest number of creative agencies, PR agencies and production companies in Europe, we still didn't really hear very much about it. We weren't hearing about these stories. We didn't see these people. We didn't see this incredible stuff that was going on. And on top of that, not feeling that the broadcast media was representing the views of ordinary people, wasn't telling the truth, wasn't educating people very well. So our work is about supporting the growth of our planet through digital media. We run campaigns and we run social initiatives. We run training courses. We develop digital media content, run PR and social issue-based campaigns, and we also develop and work on community development and participatory arts programs, working with young people, BME women, very socially excluded children from Salford, for example, working all over the UK and all over Manchester. And we used to really focus on issues like race equality, social inequality, poverty, discrimination, youth unemployment, racism. And we realized that was becoming problematic, really compartmentalizing those issues actually in a way was kind of forcing us apart, you know, and keeping us working in our silos and competing for scarce resources. And we've now changed our focus because of this. And we work with organizations to address the issues and the ideas that underpin the collective issues that we face as a society. Issues like local economic growth, health and well-being, attitudes, our relationships with each other, with ourselves and other people, inner peace, you know, knowledge, love and compassion. And if we can start you know, supporting groups and organizations and businesses, if we can be healthier, more confident, if we can find inner peace, if we can spread love and compassion, if we can do all of this, and we can solve all of our problems through creativity, through media and through action. We're seeing more and more organizations going this way. You know, we're seeing a really major shift in the pattern of organizations that are taking action and service and undertaking service delivery, and alongside that, raising awareness and doing campaigns to really kind of get their voice out there, utilizing new forms of media, alternative media to do that. And what they're realizing is if change is to be sustainable, they have to do their service delivery, take action, but they also have to do this work alongside. They have to campaign, they have to get their voices out there. And many of these groups, you know, they aren't privy to these sorts of spaces, they're not aware of these spaces, they're not aware of where they can go and meet like-minded people, and so we spend a lot of our time kind of raising their awareness around that. And you know, there's so many incredible groups here in Manchester, incredible people doing some fantastic work. Really simple things, but utilising you know, alternative forms of media and arts. And they're trying to bring the digital underclass into the fold. They're trying to open up new spaces, from youth groups in Moss Side to women asylum seekers in the city. Last year we worked with women asylum seekers together, supporting them to develop a campaign to raise awareness about refugee asylum seeking women, about issues around deportation and immigration. And we supported them to develop a campaign to take roadshows into different parts of Manchester and connect directly with people in the community. They have films, video installations, they have, you know, all forms of creative arts performance just to connect directly with people and to support people to see that our issues are very common and relate to one another. So, you know, really inspiring stuff. And my final point, you know, I really feel that we've lost a sense of what, you know, the human existence experience is all about. We think of it in terms of the cradle to grave and the route from that, you know, one to the other. And we think that life is about growing up and facing physical and emotional abuse at school and settling a job that fits us into society and having a family, shielding them from the ills of society, and then working really hard to settle on a pension that doesn't give you a great quality of life. But the human experience is so much more than that. You know, it really is. It's about growing and evolving our consciousness. It's about achieving a higher sense of purpose and understanding the true nature of the universe and our place in it and our existence. And really, that's just the start. You know, we have enough resources to share and a whole possibility of different realities and different states that we are not even aware of. So I will finish now, Drew. You know, what do we do? I think really it's about evolving our consciousness and supporting others to do so. And for many of us, we're doing that already. So opening up more spaces and more platforms for people to be exposed to these new ideas, working at the grassroots, addressing issues that matter to people in the way that matters to them. You know, giving access to communities, to information, sharing our knowledge, sharing ideas. It's not easy. You know, when we go in there and we do this work, it's really difficult for people to understand how we are being manipulated by the media, by politics, by education, and often we can't provide the emotional support to people when they make these realizations, when they're going through these transitions. You know, and everything we're doing now is training for the challenges that we're facing in the future, and I think this is a fantastic example of how we can support people, how we can spread this love and knowledge in the community. So I just want to say thank you and continue spreading. Thank you.